What's up, everybody? It is November 28th. Welcome to another episode of Art of War. We are in, chapter 4, verse 2. To secure ourselves against defeat lies in our own hands, but the opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by the enemy himself. That is very interesting. The opportunity of defeating the enemy is provided by himself. So we like to jump over to an alternate translation, see what some of the other generals said. Du Mu and Wang Chi weigh in this time. So Master Sun says invincibility is in oneself, vulnerability is in the opponent. So that's like a little different, right? So this does focus more on ourselves about invincibility is in oneself. Keeping your own military in order, says Du Mu, always being prepared for opposition. Erase your tracks and hide your form, making yourself inscrutable to opponents. When you see that an opponent can be taken advantage of, then you emerge to attack. Wang Chi says that invincibility is a matter of self-defense. Vulnerability is simply a matter of having gaps. So they use that word gaps a lot. And I think it can be related to like modern day, like if you think of like gaps in your defense, gaps in the offensive line or something like that. Just gaps and cracks, they hide in the cracks. November 28th from the Daily Stoic. So let's see how we can mesh the two. November 28th. It's not on them, it's on you. Very appropriate. I haven't even read this yet. And invincibility is within ourselves, right? It's on us. If someone is slipping up, kindly correct them and point out what they missed. But if you can't, blame yourself or no one. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 10.4. A good teacher knows that when a student is failing, the blame falls on the instructor, not the pupil. How much more generous and tolerant would we be if we could extend this understanding to other spheres in our life? To be able to see that if a friend is unreliable, maybe it's because they don't know what's wrong or because we haven't tried to help them fix their flaw. If an employee is underperforming, just talk to them or figure out if they're lacking in support. If someone is being annoying, try talking to them about the problem with their behavior, or ask yourself, why am I being so sensitive? And if this doesn't work, try letting it go. It might be an isolated incident anyway. Okay, so that's a good one as well. Like in the sense of like it might be an isolated incident. Like let's not downplay the fact that sometimes things do have a pattern of repeating themselves. But just like we have read in like the obstacle is the way, right? We know that sometimes little things happen and we cannot let them get to us, right? And it lies within us, right? So just like they say in here, what was it? It wasn't Du Mu, was it Wang Chi? No, it was Du Mu. Invincibility is in oneself, Master Sun says. Making yourself inscrutable to opponents. Wang Chi said, invincibility is a matter of self-defense. So it's within us to defend our emotions, to defend the way that we react, to stay true to what keeps us standing tall.